right, everybody. Kelly here, Central Florida's real estate ninja. And I wanted to shoot a video today that gave you a glimpse of homes in the Clermont, Florida market between four and $500,000. Now, when I pulled the list yesterday, there were quite a bit available for sale. And so what I did is I just picked four at random, right? Because I wanted you to see what the 400 to 500,000 price range would get you. Now, the majority of the homes that I pulled are in the mid to lower fours, but I wanted to give you an idea so that if you're coming from out of state or another part of Florida and relocating, I wanted you to get a snapshot of what Clermont has in the four to $500,000 range. But before we do that, let's get a snapshot of the market as of December. So just a couple days ago, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I just wanted to give you some market conditions to give you an idea of what Florida, Clermont in particular, is looking like. And by the way, if you enjoy my channel, please make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I drop a new Clermont, Florida or Central Florida real estate related video and market updates, what it's like to live here, favorite restaurants, favorite entertainment, what to do if you have kids, that kind of content. So go with me on the journey. Subscribe, hit the bell, and like the video. That helps me out with the YouTube algorithms. Let's get started now. In the Clermont, Florida area, Rocket Homes says that it's still a seller's market. I would beg to differ. I think it's going more neutral right now. So if you're buying a home, you can definitely see some deals. And I'll share that with you in just a minute. The average median sold price in Clermont, and that takes everything into account, dividing it by the number of units, is $405,000. That means there is a difference of $65,000 or 20% increase since December of 2021. Homes in Clermont have sold for about 20% more than they did a year ago. Now we're seeing that number drop as the market has been shifting. So now I want to go into number of homes for sale. Now, as you can see, in November of 2022, we had 169 units. In December, we added an additional three. So in a 1 month change, we had almost a 2% uptick in homes. And we're seeing that right now. Let me make this point real quick before we go back. We're seeing a shift in the market where more homes are going on market, which is good for you if you're buying. It's not that great if you're selling. Now, the good news is if you're selling a home in the Central Florida market, drop below in the description and get my contact information. I've developed a plan. If you're going to sell your home and you're looking to buy another one, there's no other real estate agent that's going to do this. I've got a plan to not only get you sold, but to get you what you want on the home. And it'll help you sell it quicker than any other home that's like or similar to yours. Not going to share with you what that is right now, but just drop me a line and we'll set up a time to talk. But if you're going to be selling your home, you really should hear this plan, especially if you're buying another home. But again, the market in Clermont, the Clermont market conditions, in my humble opinion, are more of a neutral. So it's not really a buyer market, not a seller. It's more blended, which is kind of what we wanted, right? So let's get back into this. Inside of Clermont in November, 31 homes were sold. Now, this is kind of an abnormal one in the sense that, you think with December, you've got Christmas, you've got vacations, you got family coming in, that there would be less homes sold. But we actually had an increase by 16% of the amount of homes sold. Now, this is the one that you have to really see. Now, if you're a buyer, this is good news for you. If you're a seller, you really need to hone in on a marketing plan to make sure that you save your equity. There were 22 homes sold under asking. And guys, that represents 61% of the market. So for all the homes that sold last month, 61% were sold below ask price. 25% was also sold at asking. Only 14% sold over asking. And a lot of the over ask right now, we're seeing homes that are, let's say, going through a pre-foreclosure, maybe a short sale. Well, actually, not a short sale, but people that maybe have to leave um, um, homes that are above the normal, like everything's upgraded, location stellar. Those all affect whether it's sold under ask, at ask, or over. Now, if it's sold over ask, there was something about that home that was in high demand, whether it was location, school, swimming pool, type of pool, floor plan. But we're seeing the sold over ask dropping significantly month over month. So that is a snapshot of the Central Florida market, Clermont specifically. Now, let's jump in and look at just 4 homes that I found, because I want you to see what these homes look like so you can see what that price point would give you. And let me go ahead and pull it up. And what I've done, guys, is I've pulled up a satellite image, and here we go, of the 4 homes in relation to other parts of the Florida area. So Clermont puts you about 25 minutes outside of Orlando and the major theme parks like Disney, SeaWorld, Universal. So Clermont is centrally located. And then we're about an hour away from New Smyrna Beach and Daytona Beach. We're about an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes, depending on traffic, to Tampa, about an hour and 20 minutes to Clearwater. So it's very centrally located, but you can find deals in Leesburg, Apopka, over here in the Villages. If you're 55 plus, this is where you want to be, right? You've got Winter Garden, Ocoee, in all of these areas. But in Clermont, let's hone in now. Let's start with this one right here. Here is a home that listed, and let's see if we can make this a little bigger. There we go. Here's a home that's in the Palisades subdivision. And by the way, Palisades, amazing, amazing subdivision. This is a 3-2, 2,100 feet. It was built not too, matter of fact, it looks like it's a fairly new home. I think it might be brand new, but this, there we go, built in 2020. It's $480,000. And let's just get a snapshot of what this house looks like. It backs up to a wet area, no rear neighbors. And this is was a golf course. I've heard that they're in talks to get the golf course back up and going. And if that's the case, this would back right up to a golf course. But all of this is protected areas for this home. Just some other snapshots of what the home looks like. There's the backyard leading up to the wet area. Beautiful porch. Look at that kitchen. It's got now these look to be ceramic tile wood look floors, right? You've got the real wood floors. Then you have what we see in most homes today, especially new construction. You're going to see the wood laminate. And then if you upgrade, you get the ceramic tile that looks like the wood. And look at the beautiful cabinets, upgraded cabinets and granite. It's a beautiful home. Beautiful island. Just a really good snapshot, guys, of what a 2,000 plus square foot home in Clermont gets you. That's brand spanking new, right? There we go. All right, let's get out of this one. We're going to go back to the map. Let's look at the second home that I pulled for you guys. So we'll go right here, closer to downtown, not specifically in, but closer to. But now this one was built in 05. This is in the Sky Ridge. Now this one has got some amazing views. One of the things, and let me just come back to you for a minute. One of the things that makes Clermont so desirable, like people in Orlando and surrounding big cities are looking to buy in Clermont, is it's very family atmosphered. The city of Clermont, and you'll see some videos that pop up on here, has gone through a revitalization. It is amazing. Literally, anytime you go down to Clermont now, I don't care what time of day it is just packed full of people enjoying the many restaurants, breweries, coffee shops, antique stores. All the streets have been bricked, right? During holidays like Christmas and Halloween, the city goes all out decorating. So a lot of people enjoy that. And so that's why people are moving. But this particular home that you're going to look at right now has some amazing views. Clermont it's really kind of the city of hills. It gives you that northern feel without being up north, right? So here's an example of this house. It's a 2-story. Oh, let's go back real quick. It's a 2084. So it's very similar to the one that we just saw. This one is 422, so it's significantly less than the one that you just saw. And let's go ahead and look through it. Okay. It looks like it has wood laminate floors and then carpet upstairs. It's got a massive front room when you come in. Could be a formal. And there's your kitchen and your main living room and dining area. It's a galley kitchen. Not bad, guys, for 420. It's got this massive upstairs loft. There's your master bedroom with closets. So there we go. Let's just see if we can see some of the outside. Okay, so this is the back. This is home, and this one has solar, guys. So for 420, this is a really good deal. Let's move on. All right, so let's go look at the second one. This one's going to put you in Highland Ranch, which is an absolutely phenomenal newer development. This home was built in 2015. It's 2,000 square foot, 468K, and it is located centrally close to the Florida Turnpike, which puts you to I-4 Orlando. I mean, it's very centrally located, and they just built a new shopping center close to this subdivision. So let's see what 468 gets you. Oh wait, one more thing. 3 bed, 2 bath. There we go. Mature landscaping. So again, when you come in, very high ceilings, an office, nice office, formal, going into the kitchen. Now, one of the things I like when you walk in the front door, you've got this tall ceiling with the architectural ceilings that have the multi-layer. And guys, I've seen people paint different types of designs up in these things. Makes it amazing. I've seen people take wood and stain it and put it on the ceiling here, and it makes a grand entrance. So it's got a good sized kitchen, stainless steel. There we go. It's more of a galley. So let's go here and just see if we can see some outside pictures. And again, this is what look at the backyard. That's very, very, very nice. Good covered roof for your patio. So there you go, guys. That is another home in Clermont in the 460s, 3 bed, 2 bath. So let's look at the last one that I picked out for this particular video. And let's go. This one is actually very located. It's not far from where I live. This is a 4 bed, 2 bath. And let's get into it. 2,300 square feet, 480K. And let's see, it is located in a phenomenal area. If you're going to live in Clermont, this location right here is perfect. Get you near all shoppings, all major, without being on the highways, close to access to the turnpike, close access to Highway 50, which takes you all the way to Tampa and all the way to Orlando. And then 27, which is one of the major arteries. So let's take a look at this home. What a beautiful walkway. Beautiful presentation. As you walk in, it's open space. You've got formal on one side, formal on the other. Right? Just large open concept. There's your kitchen. And then let's go see what the outside, if we've got any pictures of the outside. There we go. Look at this backyard. That's amazing. I could see putting a swing set, maybe a fence for your kids, your pets, a covered porch. You could entertain, you could cook out there and just enjoy the evening with a glass of Chardonnay or a cup of coffee or tea. So there you go, guys. That again is in the Central Florida area, the city of Clermont, and that is a snapshot of what $400,000 to $500,000 will get you. And get ready. I'm going to be dropping a video in the next day or two on 4 of the coolest restaurants in downtown Clermont. And actually, we're going to make it 5 because one of them is not in downtown, but oh my gosh. I met the guy that owns it. He's an actual chef, off the chain cooking. So I'm going to give you a walkthrough of 5 restaurants in Clermont that are not chain, and people absolutely love them. Their menus are different. They're not going to be like your standard Chili's these are independently owned, and gourmet style food. And I'll drop that in the next day or two for you guys. All right. Again, thank you for following me on this journey. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit like. If you are thinking of moving to the Central Florida area, whether it's Clermont or anywhere within 100 miles of Clermont, contact me below. Two things that I do. If you have a home that you need to sell and you're near me, I say near me, you're within the Central Florida area, I offer a special program for you. You're going to make more equity by having the Ninja list your home, and I'll go over that with you in person. But I've created a variable listing commission that actually works for you. Now, if you're buying a home, make sure you reach out to me. Let me know what your wants and wishes are. I am going to give you 25% of my buyer's agent commission at closing. That you can use it for closing cost. Talk to your lender about using it for point buy down, whatever. That is my gift to you if you decide to work with me on the purchase of your next Central Florida home. That's it, guys. Have a great day, and I can't wait to hear your comments. Tell me what you think about these 4 homes in the Clermont area. All right, that's it. Until I see you on the next video, be safe, be happy.